Album 18, Ray Charles, Modern Sounds in Country and Western Music. It was recorded February 1962 and released in April of that year. The genre is country, pop, soul, and it's 39 minutes and 33 seconds long, and the label is ABC Paramount. Produced by Sid Feller, Ray Charles, Hank Crawford, Gil Fuller, Gerald Wilson. They are both on the big band arrangements, Marty Paich on the string arrangements, and so many others. You see, it was a departure from the rhythm and blues that we knew from Ray, and it featured country, folk, and western music standards. The Billboard called it one of the most intriguing albums of the year and a musical concept that is wonderful. Three of my favorite songs is Born to Lose, It Makes No Difference, and I Can't Stop Loving You. I Can't Stop Loving You was number one for 5 weeks on the Billboard Pop Single charts. And it's my favorite on the album. And the Recording Academy thought so too. Ray won 6 Grammys in 1963. This is a one-of-a-kind album by a true talent. Ray Charles Robinson was born on September 23, 1930, in Albany, Georgia. He was a singer, a songwriter, pianist, composer, and played several instruments. People don't know that. He went on to become the genius despite being blinded by glaucoma at age 5 and completely blind at age 7. You know, just like most people, Ray had problems, but continued to create soulful music with great artists like Willie Nelson there, and even Bob Dylan. Bob is everywhere, man. Friends knew him as Brother Ray. Fans knew him as the Father of Soul. And his first performance was in Greenville, Florida, playing the piano in a neighborhood cafe at age 5. He had 86 number one hits and 27 Grammys. His last performance was July 20, 2003 in Alexandria, Virginia. Due to health reasons, he canceled the remainder of his tour, and that was the first time he did so in 53 years. He went and completed the work on Genius Loves Company, which is a great album. Check out the people on that. And then he passed June 10th, 2004. It was released August 31st of the same year. You know, I want to remind you guys to go to my stories in my Highlight 20 on Instagram and Facebook to see pictures of the album and hear a little bit of the music. And I can go on with achievements, stories about Ray, but we'll leave it to you to go online or YouTube, check out the 2004 film Ray, or simply listen to his music. You know, I'd rather tell a story about Ray Charles from my life. And see, August 17th, 1996, my father and I went to see Ray Charles and his orchestra. And it was at the Madison Theater in Peoria, Illinois. And that is one of the coolest little theaters to ever go see concerts to. I saw several, but it's long since been closed. You know, I think about that day when I hear Ray. My dad and I were standing in the entrance line, and folks were in evening gowns and wearing suits and ties. Some wore tuxedos. And as we stood there in our t-shirts and our jeans, people gave us looks and they scoffed at us. And, you know, we didn't care. We were going to see Ray Charles. You know, and we sat at the second table, center row. Ray came out friendly and played. He could not judge us, but only smile at our applause. And after a couple songs, the sound system messed up, and Ray smiled and joked and said, "I ain't ever gonna come back to Peoria ever again." And you know, he smiled, and he went on and played, and the show was well. Ray's music was beautiful, and it was sound. And, you know, my dad and I had a great time. Ray was wonderful. But Ray never did come back to Peoria again. And that's okay, because I will always have the memory. And I'm going to leave it with, I've got to hit the road, Jack. So take care, my friends. That's the best take, yeah.
Oh, God, yes.